Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We're starting off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Heartbreaking news out of Henderson, where police say a 10-year-old boy was shot dead by his 14-year-old brother. Review-Journal's James Schaefer has the details.
A perfect family. That's how neighbors are describing the Henderson household, where a 14-year-old boy shot and killed his 10-year-old brother early Wednesday morning.
I was really shocked because stuff like that doesn't happen in your neighborhood, you usually think.
Neighbors reacted to the death of a young boy at the Henderson home located in 100 block of Cicely Hills Court. City of Henderson police were called to the address at 9:13 a.m., where arriving officers found the 10-year-old suffering from a gunshot wound. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Detectives determined that the 14-year-old shot his brother, and he was booked on one count of involuntary manslaughter.
It's crazy. I mean, it's just, you just don't expect it to happen in your neighborhood, like you said.
Neighbors, shocked by the news, described the family and neighborhood as quiet and nice.
Like you said, we talked earlier and stuff, there's a very quiet neighborhood, so you don't expect anything like this to happen here.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
And a teacher at a Las Vegas magnet school was arrested on lewdness charges. 63-year-old Alfredo Caracina faces 2 counts of lewdness with a child he recently taught at Bracken STEAM Academy.
Caracina has been employed as a teacher with CCSD since 2018. He has separated from the district as of the date of his arrest.
Caracina is being held without bail. And North Las Vegas police have made an arrest in the case of a man shot to death back in March. 30-year-old Javier Benitez was booked on a single count of murder with use of a deadly weapon in connection to the killing of 25-year-old Victor Lee Boardley. Police say they used surveillance from nearby houses and interviews with residents to identify Benitez as the shooter. He is due back in court May 12th. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, you can expect heavier traffic around the Strip as lane closures begin for the 2022 NFL Draft. Review-Journal's Jen Ah has some travel options for attendees. Jen?
Renee, good news for those attending the 2022 NFL Draft. Free parking. But first, a sneak peek of what to expect. A skeleton of what will be the largest draft theater area in the NFL's history in the shadow of the high roller at the Link. You can see tables already set at the Caesars Forum. This is the main stage where NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell will introduce the drafted players. On Wednesday, crews began constructing the red carpet stage in front of the Fountains of Bellagio. The LVCVA will also offer free parking at the Las Vegas Convention Center from April 28th through the 30th, so attendees can ride the monorail to venues near the main stage. And Nevada residents can buy a $20 ticket for 20 monorail rides, which means just $1 a ride. Renee?
Plus, good news for those looking for a job. Clark County expects at least 6,000 people to attend its spring job fair Friday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Las Vegas Convention Center's West Hall. 13,000 positions will be available starting at $18 an hour.
Spring is really the perfect time to have a job fair because that's when employers do a lot of hiring. So this is the perfect time. We have 105 employers that are registered. They're excited. They'll be interviewing on the spot. A lot of them will be hiring on the spot as well.
To learn more, visit nvcareercenter.org.
Sports, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. On Wednesday, Raiders quarterback Derek Carr signed a 3-year contract extension. The contract is structured to ensure the franchise has the money to retain key members of the roster as the new staff tries to build a championship contending team.
I went through a heartbreak already last time I signed my contract. My best friend left, you know what I mean? And I didn't want that to ever happen again. And so this was an opportunity for me to prove to the team, to the organization, to our fans that the way we're going to structure this is so that we can keep, everybody together and really have real continuity, really have something to build on. That was what was important to us, and hopefully, this contract proves that.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. William Hill has odds set for the first 2 NBA playoff games in the Western Conference. In Game 1, tipping off at 10 a.m. on Saturday, the Utah Jazz are minus 175 favorites on the money line to the Dallas Mavericks. The spread is 4.5, with the total set to 214.5. In the next game, tipping off at 12:30 p.m. on Saturday, the Minnesota Timberwolves are plus 230 underdogs to the Memphis Grizzlies. and the point total is 235.
Now for today's weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Mostly sunny skies with a high of 79 degrees is forecasted for your Thursday, but windy conditions will also hit the valley. Wind gusts could get up to 22 miles per hour in parts of the valley. This evening, winds will continue, evening lows around 53 degrees. For the rest of the week, mostly sunny conditions. Temps will stay in the low 80s. Winds will continue to be a factor, getting as high as 40 miles per hour on Saturday. Wind should stop by Sunday. We could see upper 80s, low 90s at the start of your work week. In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Visit Laughlin, an easygoing getaway filled with good food, good people, and good times on the river. Clark County is celebrating 5 million love stories with Lucky in Love. It's a giveaway for couples who capture a kiss at 8 iconic locations all across the wedding capital of the world. The map of locations can be found online. Some include Sweetheart Mural at the county's Marriage License Bureau and more places around the Strip. One lucky couple could win a lifetime of vow renewals prize package. Now to your health news. Donors are welcome to go out and give blood at the JW Marriott Resort and Spa and Rampart Casino. The blood drive is held with Vitalent this weekend. Donors are encouraged to schedule an appointment online to reserve a spot. The drive will be held Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. In your entertainment news, a Dayclub on the North Las Vegas Strip hopes to keep the party going in its second season. Review Journal columnist John Caslamides tells us more.
AU Dayclub at Resorts World Las Vegas is going full blast in its second season. Such headliners as Tiesto, Zedd, DJ Snake, and Deadmau5 are putting on the party. Ron Nicoli, who's the Zouk president of nightlife, tells me that his design team did their work in Bali in the run-up to the opening of the club last year. That's why it looks so much like Bali. 41,000 square feet, and the party rolls on through November.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have a Roku device, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. From the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.